Test 1 2, test 1 2. Test 1 2, test 1 2.
Bear River High School Sports is a presentation of 104.9 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Brought to you by Adams Wealth Advisors, McDonald's, Castelite, Academy Mortgage, Bob's Body Shop, Central Milling, Greer's Hardware, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Golden Spike Electric, Mike Knorr Plumbing, Post Consumer Brand Cereals, Levitt Group of Northern Utah, Advanced Integrated Systems, Yes Printing, Rudd Funeral Home, IFA Country Store, Riverside Corner Sinclair, and CashValleyDaily.com. Now it's time for the Bear River Bears on 104.9 The Ranch.
Welcome, Bears fans, to another exciting night of Bear River Bears basketballs. Tonight it's our hometown Bear River Bears on the road against the Logan Grizzlies. Yeah, turn that down just a hair for me, would you, Josh? About blowing my eardrums out in here.
You want yours turned down, I need mine turned up.
Tonight we're on the road for a matchup against Logan. huge matchup tonight as both teams are still in the fight for the number 3 seed in region. The Bears obviously a game, well, right now 2 games back of Logan, but a win tonight would split the season series with Logan and put them in good position going into the final game on Friday to be able to come up with the number 3 seed in region, as Logan, after tonight's game, has to travel on the road on Friday to Ridgeline, to a team that beat them the first time around. Welcome into the broadcast again. Again, this should be a really fun night. Joining me on the broadcast is Josh Tyre. Josh, welcome aboard.
Good to be here tonight, Trent.
So, last matchup, when were we playing last? On Friday?
Yes.
Bears on the road at Mountain Crest, picking up a big win. We talked to Coach Shaw the game before, and he said, hey, we got 3 games left, and each one needs to be progressively better. Tested at Mountain Crest, ended up going into overtime, but played exceptionally well down the stretch in the fourth quarter and the whole overtime to pick up the 61-55 victory over the Mustangs. And what I thought, Josh, was a big step forward from what we've been seeing. The offense had spurts that were really, really good, and especially down the stretch, they looked great. And we had to face some adversity. They had some things come up in that game that they weren't expecting. Number one, losing Kyver Jensen down the stretch and in overtime, and guys had to step up and make plays. But for you, what was the biggest takeaway from that Mountain Crest game?
The biggest takeaway for me was all of a sudden everybody else had to get involved. It wasn't a one-dimensional offense, which I felt like the Bears have kind of become over the last, during region play, relying a lot more on Kyver Jensen. Well, when he's not in the lineup, somebody else has to score, because Garrick Marble also didn't score in the fourth quarter or in overtime. So what I like the best is you saw the emergence of Jace Roberts. Coach Shaw mentioned it. They think he's a guy that can be that number 3 scorer. And he stepped up and filled the role and kind of had what I kind of mentioned it that night. Kind of had a Superman-type moment where there were moments he just said, look, I'm taking this game over and get out of my way. But also Bridger Barfus in that moment too. I mean, Bridger Barfus had big moments. Denver Reese had big moments. Owen Olsen had big moments. It was all of the guys that you would consider role players that all of a sudden came together and stepped up to help propel the Bears to win that night. And, that's what you're going to need coming down the stretch. You've got a tough matchup here against Logan. And another tough matchup against Green Canyon that you can't overlook to finish out the season. So that was a big step forward for me, and what I would consider maybe 2 of my favorite quarters, being the fourth quarter and overtime, that I've been able to watch this year from the Bears.
Yeah, from an excitement standpoint, very fun to call. Bears really stepped up on the road in kind of a must-win situation. So let's preview the matchup a little bit here tonight. We've got Logan, who has an overall record of 13-8 compared to the Bears, which are 12-8. Logan is 5-3 in region. They've lost all 3 games. All 3 games that they've lost have been 2 against Skyview and 1 against Ridgeline. And Bears come in at a 3-5 record in region play, and the big one there is that the Bears have lost all 4 games against Skyview and Ridgeline, and they lost 1 game, which was at home against Logan. So that's where we are difference-wise in the standings, but you get the win tonight, you split the series, and we'll see how the tiebreakers play out, but I like the Bears' chances, at least in the RPIs. You beat Logan tonight, you pretty much guarantee yourself you're going to finish above them in the RPI and set yourself up nicely for a home game, at least in the first round.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that's got to be one of the keys that you're going into tonight is saying we need a win so that we stay, in that 8 spot or above in the RPI, because that guarantees you a home game in the first round, and you definitely want a home game, whether it be against a school from over here in Logan or be a school from down south. You don't want to go on the road, because really 4A is extremely deep from top to bottom, and you want to have that home court advantage.
So Logan's last game was a game on the road at Green Canyon in which they struggled against the Wolves for most of the game, and they ended up squeaking it out in the fourth quarter to get a little bit of separation. They win that game 64-56 at Green Canyon. And Josh, with Logan, you're looking at 2 guys. You got Justin Anderson.
Child and Anderson.
Yeah, Justin Anderson and Jordan Child. Both of them, one averages over 18 and one just over 16 points a game. So they kind of got a 2-headed monster here. And looking back on that matchup earlier in the season against Logan, the Bears were right there the whole game. It was a back-and-forth game. Early in the fourth quarter, it was a 2-point lead for Logan. You thought you had a game coming down the stretch, and then Logan all of a sudden goes They scored 29 points in the fourth quarter to the Bears 18, which for us is a lot of points, 18, but we end up losing by 15, ultimately because three-fourths of a quarter, we just got blitzed by a very good offensive team.
Yeah, and that's what Logan does. Logan has the ability to score in bunches and score in a very high volume. I mean, you look at that game against Green Canyon, that was a very tight game, similar to what the Bears-Logan game was in that first matchup, and then all of a sudden Logan can flip a switch on and score in bunches. So you have to be able to limit that. The good thing is Logan doesn't play great defense. We've actually scored second most points in region against Logan, which that's a huge thing for us because we don't score a ton of points. But to be able to be able to put the ball in the hole like we did at the first game against them is going to be big, because as good as Logan is offensively, they struggled defensively. So that is something to watch for if our defense can pick it up in this game. And that's what I kind of thought, the fourth quarter in the first matchup with Logan, to me, the defense played really, really good through three quarters, but the offense was not clicking at all. And then what happens is when the offense isn't clicking, then the defense starts to lack, and then Logan was able to go on a burst. So to me, I'm not necessarily as concerned about Child and Anderson. The person that beat us in the first game was Carson Tuft, who scored 18 points. He was tied for the leading scorer in the first matchup with the Bears. So that's who I'm worried about. I'm not worried about Child and Anderson. I think they're going to get their points. It's you have to eliminate that third scorer that we talk about so much. You got to have three guys that score 12 points or more. You got to eliminate that third guy for Logan, and if you do that, you can get a win tonight.
Reminder, this is the Kent's Market pregame show. We appreciate Kent's Markets for sponsoring our pregame show. We're going to take a short break on the broadcast as they are honoring, it's our second senior night in a row, Josh. They're honoring the seniors here from Logan High School, so we're going to have a little bit of a delayed start tonight, but we'll have tip-off here probably in the next 5 to 8 minutes, I would imagine. So we'll take a short break. You're listening to Bear over Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Nor Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeNorPlumbing.com.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
Hey Bear fans, whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today, 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
Welcome back inside Logan High School. As tonight the Bears are on the road. Their final road game in region play against the Logan Grizzlies, and then we'll be back home on Friday evening against the Green Canyon Wolves, which will be senior night for the Bears, and our final Region 11 game before we get ready for the tournament. Tonight's game is being brought to you by Adams Wealth Advisors. Adams Wealth Advisors puts clients first under any circumstance. Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com. And our pregame show tonight has been sponsored by Kent's Market. Kent's Market in Tremonton was named silver medalist in Best of Northern Utah for grocery store, donuts, and catering. A reminder for those of you listening on the radio at 104.9 The Ranch, this game is also being live streamed at CashValleyDaily.com, where you can find live video and audio for tonight's game on the road. All of our road games have audio and video, home games audio only. This game can also be found at MaxPreps.com. Just go to the Bear River Basketball homepage and there'll be a link where you can listen at MaxPreps.com, audio only. CashValleyDaily.com for the latest news, latest scores, and replays of tonight's game. Visit CashValleyDaily.com or download the new Cash Valley Daily mobile app. Cash Valley's premier choice for local news. Again, big matchup here tonight for the Bears as they need to pick up a win to split the season series with Logan and still be in the running for that third-place finish in region play behind Skyview, which is undefeated, Ridgeline, which has 2 losses. They are 6-2, and then Logan at 5-3, and the Bears at 3-5. Again, they're just finishing up honoring their seniors, which looks like they have 4 of them on the team this year. And then we'll be ready for national anthems, lineups, and tip-off. Josh, just a few keys to tonight's game. If you were going to say tonight is going to require more of an offensive performance from the Bears or a defensive performance, which one's going to be most crucial in picking up the win tonight?
Both. I think you got to be able to score the basketball. I think that's been one of the big things for the Bears all region play long, is just the inability to score and score consistently. I think you found something in the fourth quarter and in overtime against Mountain Crest, and so I think you have to build on that and allow other guys to get involved and not just focus so much on Kyver and let Kyver be the guy, because I think when other guys get involved, it allows Kyver to do what Kyver's good at and be able to beat his man to the hole. But at the same time, you've got to come out and have a defensive game like you as good of a defensive game as you had all year, because Child and Anderson can score, Tuft can score, the Argyle boys can both score. So you have to have a very good defensive game tonight, as well as an offensive game, to have a chance to win. I know that sounds really contradicting, but that's the way it's going to play out tonight.
I think you make some great points there. For me, it goes all to confidence in this game. We saw what happened at the end of last game, where we had multiple players all of a sudden have the confidence to be the guy. Jace Roberts in particular. Bridger Barfus made some huge plays, and I thought Bridger's play was more than just spot up and shoot. He made some drives to the basket, he made some passes, rebounds, and Jace Roberts was big on the boards, but they were just playing with a determination and a confidence that we hadn't seen quite like that all season. So for me, it's going to be about confidence. Can the Bears come out in this first half and continue with the confidence, get some easy baskets, get some steals, get some transition buckets, and all of a sudden they might be off and rolling? And I honestly see this game, Josh, as an opportunity for the Bears to just come out here and absolutely steamroll Logan. Now, whether or not that will happen, I think the Bears are primed to have a game like that, where they just come out and everyone plays well, lots of confidence, and that would be a huge boost to finish things out on Friday.
Yeah, absolutely it would. My big thing is there's also one key factor that in the first game against Logan, the Bears didn't have, and that was Garrick Marble. Garrick Marble was going through that scoring slump where he really wasn't playing like himself.
Should know Bob's Body Shop. We'll make your car repair painless. We ensure full satisfaction. Bob's Body Shop.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremont is looking for...
All right, I think we're back. We lost our stream for a moment. We're trying to get better internet access here, but I think we're back on live. Logan has an early 2-0 lead here over the Bears. Try and get my score corrected here.
The Bears are beating Logan 2-0.
Oh, yeah. Bears beating Logan 2-0. Sorry, I've been working on internet here.
So to fill you in, tip-off, went to Logan, Kyver Jensen, quick steal, easy 2. Then been a plethora of turnovers for both teams over the last minute.
Thank you for the update, because I have not been paying attention to anything. 2-0 Bear River. Logan's ball. They'll move it around the perimeter. Bridger Barfus comes up for some pressure. Argyle will dribble handoff back to Sedona Bai. Bai will hand into number 11, which is Jordan Child, their leading scorer, second leading scorer, and he scores on the layup off the backboard. Roberts will handle on the other end for Bear River. They'll kick into the corner for a 3 from Garrick Marble. Rattles in, was down, and came back out. On the other end, Logan on a penetration cut and dish to number 5, Justin Anderson, and he scores. Garrick Marble will handle on the other end for the Bears. They'll swing it over to Jace Roberts, who's out there with Bridger Barfus, Denver Reese, Kyver, and Kyver Jensen. Denver Reese dribbles into the high post, kicks over to Kyver for a 12-foot jump shot, and that's long and missed. Rebound by Logan. It's saved under the Bears' basket. It almost picked up by Roberts, and Logan's off and running the other way. Jalen Argyle will kick it over to Sedona Bai. He'll drive hard to the baseline, throw it off the glass, and missed, and that's rebounded by Garrick Marble. Garrick will now drive hard to the basket on the other end, off the glass softly, and scores. Beautiful move from Garrick from the three-point line, took a fake left, drove all the way down the lane, and scored. Josh, you keep up with the action. I'm going to work on some tech things here.
All right.
I think we're good.
Okay.
Just double checking the stream. Want to make sure everyone who can watch is watching, and we apologize. We had a glitch there. Our hotspot failed us there for a minute, and I think now we're working on hotspot and my phone, so whatever one will grab us, we'll take it. 4-4, 4:43 to go in the first quarter. Little stoppage of play here as the officials at the scoreboard discussing something. We never know what that is. As the Bears have early buckets here from Kyver Jensen, I believe, and then Garrick Marble just scored one on a strong drive. Inbound play deflected by Roberts, but it goes right back to Logan. Dishes it under to Jalen Argyle for the easy layup, and he scores. Kyver down the other end, tries to drive into the post, cut off. They'll swing it back around top. Denver Reese on a back cut to Kyver. He tries to throw it over to Bridger Barfus, and that's a bounce pass that goes past him and out of bounds. Logan will bring it the other way. Sedona Bai will bring it into the front court for Logan. He's met by Bridger Barfus. Anderson comes, he doesn't get the ball. They'll swing it over to Argyle, now into the post to Child. He fakes middle, tries to go baseline. Back to Anderson, who was cutting through, and he traveled. Wanted to go up and shoot it, and then he thought he better put it on the floor, and by that time it was too late.
Good weak side defense there from Denver Reese as he rotates over on Child, who obviously had a mismatch on Roberts.
Now Denver Reese handles, throws it cross court to Garrick Marble, throws it into the post to Kyver. He moves to the middle, back to Roberts, around to Denver Reese, catch and shoot three, looks good. Ooh, rattles around and comes out. Tapped over by Garrick, but it's grabbed by Tuft. Tuft down the right side to Anderson. He goes strong to the basket, and Garrick Marble goes up and fouls him to prevent the easy layup. Justin Anderson, their leading scorer, will step to the free throw line. Oh, it's nice, Josh. They actually have the numbers and the scores up there on the board, so we can actually, in case you miss one. I know you don't miss many.
Guys, you know, I'm perfect in a lot of ways, Trent, but occasionally I do make a mistake.
First free throw is good. That increases Logan's lead to 7-4. 3:50 to go. First quarter. Second free throw's up, and that's good.
Did Logan's band just bust out a dun on a
ESPN.
Come on, it's a free throw, guys. Come on now.
Put it on Sports Center. Kyver drives baseline, tries to throw it cross court, hits the underneath of the backboard, and goes right to Olsen, who hands it over to Braden Ritter, who has just checked in, and he goes up off the glass and scores. 8-6 Logan. Strong drive by Child, baseline, kicks it out to Anderson for three. Looks good, it's a little strong off the iron. Rebound Bridger Barfus, he'll look to push the tempo. They'll throw it down the right side to Owen Olsen. Fake left, drive baseline, cut off. Swing it back up top to Jace Roberts. Now back over to Kyver, left wing. He'll reset the offense. Fakes left, tries to go right, cut off by Anderson. Beautiful behind the back spin dribble, but he throws up the shot wildly off the glass. Rebound by Jordan Child. He'll fake left, go right, get into the post. Kick it back out to Argyle. Catch and shoot three. Round and out. Rebound. Jace Roberts. He'll come up the left side, throw it down to Olsen. He's got a three if he wants it. Fakes it, drives into the post. Kicks it over to Bridger Barfus. He'll take the high arcing three. Boom, baby, it's down.
Good recognition by Olsen there to find the open guy.
Yeah, drove all the way to the baseline and just flicked it over in the corner for Barfus. Knocks it down. 9-8 Bears. Their first, well, not their first lead. Second lead. I wasn't paying attention early. Anderson now dribbles behind the back, picks up the dribble on the right wing, throws it into the post. Now they'll swing it over to number 21, which is Crew Kennington. Throws it back out to Tuft. Now they'll reset with Argyle above the three-point line. Back around to Anderson. 7 on the shot clock. He'll back up to half court. Looks to square up Olsen. Gets a screen. Goes all the way to the baseline, and Ritter's there to meet him. Beautiful defense. Air ball on the shot. Rebound Barfus, and here goes Kyver off and running. He'll try and lay it up, and that's rejected by Jordan Child. He's 6'5". He's long. Now Anderson on the other end. He drives to the basket and is fouled by Jace Roberts. Misses the shot, but he'll be back at the free throw line. Very high tempo here. Both teams looking to push the tempo. We know that's what Logan likes to do, and I think Bear River would like to up their pace a little bit as well.
I think Bear River wants to play an up-tempo game. I don't know if you necessarily want to play the exact tempo game as what Logan wants to play.
First free throw is good. Second free throw is up, and that's good. Logan regains the lead, 10-9. Just under 2 minutes here to go in the quarter, and the clock is stopped. Apparently we're going to get some extra game time here. There it goes. Roberts on the left wing. He'll dribble back up top. Kyver cuts through. Now he'll dribble down the left side, kick it over to Kyver on the baseline. He'll look to reset. Now he'll drive into the post, and they say, hey, you got your hands on him. That's a foul by Carson Tuft. The 6-foot senior was honored earlier tonight for senior night. Jace Roberts will inbound cross court. He'll throw it into Kyver. Bears in their red road uniforms, trimmed in white with black letters. Kyver drives, kicks it over to Olsen, who has to step in from 6-7 feet, maybe more like 10 feet, and he floats it up and in. Olsen gets his first bucket. The Bears retake the lead, 11-10. Anderson up top, harassed by Kyver Jensen. Anderson goes right, picks up the dribble, throws it up to Child. Now they'll throw it into the post. To Argyle, back out to Kennington. He'll swing it over to Tuft. Gets baseline, cut off by Ritter. Again, good rotation. Oh, and they lose Child in the middle of the floor, and he goes up and scores. It's a good trap, but no one snuck over to get in front of Child, and he scores. 12-11 Logan. 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Another baseline cut by Kyver, and this pass by Owen Olsen is deflected and stolen away. Quick fast break by Logan. They'll throw it in the right corner to Anderson for 3, and he misses it. And here goes Kyver. He's off and running full speed. Tries to go up for the layup, and it's deflected out of bounds by Justin Anderson. Boy, I'm going to be out of voice here if the pace keeps up like this.
Entering the game for the Grizzlies, number 12, Will Parkinson.
46 seconds to go. The Bears will inbound under their basket. Jensen to throw it in. They'll throw it into Ritter on the left block. They won't come out to pressure him. Now he'll look to make a move to the middle. Now goes back baseline. Put it up off the glass just a little too strong, and that's rebounded, but stolen away by Kyver Jensen, and he wanted a foul on the shot attempt. He won't get it. Now the ball's knocked out of bounds, and they say Owen Olsen knocked it away from Tuft. It'll be Logan's ball with 33 seconds to go in the first quarter. Tuft will inbound to Anderson. Justin Anderson averages over 18 points a game. Swing it over to number 21, Crew Kennington. He'll throw it back up top to number 12, Will Parkinson. Around to Anderson, now into the post to Child. He goes strong middle, then back baseline. Nothing doing. Swings around to Kennington. Up top, Anderson. Kyver goes out to guard him on the contest. Oh, wow, no way. They fouled him on the drive to the basket, and the official counted the basket.
Whoa, that was an NBA. That was NBA type stuff there.
I don't even think the NBA allows that kind of continuation. I'm not sure. That was a gift. I mean, he was fouled on the floor, then picked up the ball, and then decided to finish the play, and they score the basket. Tough break there for Bear, but the free throw is good. 15-11 Logan. 14.6 to go in the first quarter. They'll get it down court to Garrick Marble. He's trapped. He looks for relief, throws it to Owen Olsen. Now underneath, Ritter's open. He's got to go quick. Goes up, floats it up and in. Beautifully done by Braden Ritter. 1-0. They throw it up from half court. Boy, looks good. Just a little strong off the glass, and that'll end the first quarter with our Bears trailing by 2. 15 for Logan, 13 for our Bears. We'll take a short break here on 104.9 The Ranch. Your home for Bear River Bears basketball.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Nor Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeNorPlumbing.com.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa.
Welcome back inside Logan High School. Start of the second quarter. Bear River trailing by 2, 13-15. There'll be Owen Olson out there with Kyver Jensen, Braden Ritter, Garrick Marble, and Denver Reese. Kyver dribbles above the three-point line, throws it into Marble in the high post, kick over to Olson, catch and shoot three. Oh, man, that was down two, and it comes out. Rebound Abai. He'll throw it ahead to number 12. He'll go up for the quick layup, round the rim and off, but he's fouled. That's Will Parkinson, the 6'4 junior. Long, athletic man. Flip that up. Wouldn't go down. First free throw is no good. Shouldn't say he's a long, athletic man. He's still just a young man.
But we'll give him long and athletic.
There we go. Second free throw is good. 16-13 Logan. Owen Olson will bring it to the front court on this trip for Bear River. He'll go right-hand dribble. Now throw it baseline to Kyver. Fakes the shot. Now kicks it back to Denver Reese. He'll take the deep catch and shoot three, and it's good. Beautiful catch and shoot three from Denver Reese way out on the left wing, and that ties the score at 16. Now it's a bye on the right wing. Swing it around to Parkinson. Now over to number 4, Court Larson. Kyver steps in front of his pass, steals it. He's off and running again. Kyver's had a difficult time on the fast break. He's trying to get out ahead of the defense, but this time they swat it away, and it goes off of his leg and out of bounds. Heath Brown's going to check in and give Kyver a break here. I've got to say, the eye doesn't look too bad today. Looks like he's got some stitches there, a little bruising, but came away from that not too scathed the other night. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. It's a bye, handling up top, swing it over to Anderson. Now they'll get it in the high post to Larson. Oh, beautiful cut by Sedona Bye, and he goes up for an easy layup on the backside. 18-16 Logan. Heath Brown left wing up top, Garrick Marble. Now, Olson sneaks in behind the defender and catches it and scores on a beautiful feed from Garrick Marble. Good recognition from Garrick on that play. Logan now working it around the perimeter. They get it to Argyle in the left corner. Throws it across court, almost hit the rim. That's caught there by Parkinson. They feed it into the post to Argyle. Puts up the hook shot and scores.
Good move by Argyle there.
Yeah, it looked like he knew what he was doing. Now Logan will extend their defense to half court. Barfus picks up the dribble, gets it over to Olson. Now they'll throw it over to Marble in the left corner. Finds Bridger Barfus in the high post. Float the layup up smartly. He'll get the foul and be at the free throw line, unable to complete the three-point play. I should say unable to convert the layup. He'll be at the line for two. First free throw is up and good. Here comes Jordan Child and Carson Tuff checking back in for Parkinson and Larson. Second free throw is up. Ooh, that's a little strong. Rattles around the rim and comes off. Bears still down one, 20-19. Here's Tuft on the other end. Oh, he kicked the ball. No call. It goes over to Jordan Child and recovered, thrown in the corner to Tuft. He goes strong to the basket, misses the layup. Rebound by Garrick Marble. Owen Olson now on the outlet down the left wing. Marble will come over to screen. They don't use it. Olson will go all the way into the post, picks up the dribble, throws it back to Heath Brown. He'll take the dribble, drive into the paint, kicks it out to Olson, catch and shoot three. That's no good. Tapped out of bounds by Logan, and Garrick tries to save it, not knowing who it was tapped by. And it'll be off of him. Logan's ball coming the other way. Abai throws over to the right wing to Carson Tuft. Up top to Jordan Child. He's hounded by Owen Olson. Now around to Abai, left wing. Up top Anderson. Screen set by Child. Now under to Child, and Olson goes up to contest, and they called the travel on. I thought Child, all he had to do was go up into his chest. He would have got the foul.
I think he goes up in the chest. I still think there's a foul there. I think Olson left his feet. That's the one thing. Child definitely loves this pump fake on that first one, so I think if you can stay on your feet, you can get him every time, but Bears might have got away with one there.
We'll take it. Olson now on the other end on the right wing with Abai guarding him. He fakes the drive. Now up top to Bridger Barfus. Barfus will drive baseline. Now swings it over to Garrick. Doesn't take the shot. Gets to the high post. Floats one up. Ooh, just a little strong off the back iron. Rebound, Child. He'll throw it out to Abai. Cross court to Argyle. Didn't see Anderson underneath. Now to Jordan Child. Back up top to Argyle. Catch and shoot three is good. That extends Logan's lead to 4, 23-19. Good ball movement there from the Grizz. As this time Coach Shaw says, I want a timeout. And we'll take it. You're listening to Bearver Bears basketball as they trail by 4 in the second quarter on 104.9 The Ranch.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
Hey Bear fans, whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
We're here in the second quarter. Logan with a 4-point lead, 23-19. Score update, Skyview 35, Green Canyon 18 with 3:20 to go in the second quarter, so they're well on their way to another victory here in region play. The Bears will come back with Bridger Barfus, Kyver Jensen, Jace Roberts, Denver Reese, and Garrick Marble. Kyver right wing, throws over to Denver Reese. He'll throw it way across court to Bridger Barfus, around to Roberts. Argyle battles with Marble in the post. Now it's Kyver who handles up top. He won't use the screen. He'll bounce it to Garrick. He'll turn and shoot the 20-foot jump shot, and that goes a little strong off the back iron. Rebound Logan. 4:15 to go in the first half. Tuft looks inside to Argyle. He'll throw it cross court to Jordan Child, and nobody was home except the Bearver bench. It'll be a turnover.
Good pass.
Yeah, that almost came up here to us. I thought maybe we were in play.
It would have been a funnier comment if my microphone been on to start with, and I could have set it right on the dot. But
Bears on the other end. Denver Reese in the left corner tries to dribble through the trap, and it's deflected, and now they'll call a jump ball as they scrapped around to see who could come up with it.
So the offense is moving well. It's just you're not taking the shots that are the good shots. You're just almost trying to be a little too fine with the offense.
Logan will get it down to Tuft as the Bears kind of extend their defense just a hair. They'll get it over to Argyle. He just made a three a minute ago. He'll miss this one. Backside rebound, Bridger Barfus. Throws it quickly down to Denver Reese. He'll throw it underneath to Jace Roberts. Goes up strong, but then tried to double pump in the air, and Anderson comes over to block it. Argyle will drive to the basket, float up the shot. This time it's not continuation on one that probably could have been. Maybe there's a little makeup call on that one, but he missed the shot anyway. They'll be at the free throw. No, they won't be at the free throw line.
No, because it wasn't continuation. Come on, I was on the floor.
Abai will inbound under the basket for Logan. Still up 4, 23-19. Oh, he hands into Tuft, who's under the basket.
Block.
That's blocked by Bridger Barfus. Kyver's off and running again. Mishandles it, but Gehrig's there on the follow. As Kyver flipped it back to him, and he scores easily. Man, Kyver's fast.
Yeah, but Logan's doing a great job of collapsing on Kyver on the fast break, not allowing him to get going at all. This
time, Anderson trying to dribble between his legs, behind his back, whatever else he was doing, and dribbles it off his leg as he tried to convince the official that it was Kyver that hit it. To no avail, it's Bear River basketball. Barfus handles up top, down 2 with 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Now we got another travel here called on Bear River as Barfus turned to pass into the post. No one was there, and unfortunately his pivot foot went with him. Sedona Bai, senior, honored here earlier today. Gets it on the wing, now into Child. Child throws it down to Argyle, deflected by Denver Reese. Argyle now goes to the post, back baseline, throws it up to Jordan Child. He almost drops it. Now they cut through, back to Anderson. That's deflected by Kyver. Now back in the corner to Anderson, again deflected by Kyver. He takes it away, and Denver Reese picks it up. Now they'll throw it down to Jace Roberts. Now into Garrick Marble. He wasn't expecting it. Goes up strong with the layup. I thought he was fouled. No call. He'll miss the layup. Off and running is Logan. Now throw it over to Tuft. He'll drive down the left baseline, back to Argyle. Argyle looks to throw it into Child, deflected by Garrick Marble and picked up by Roberts. Here's Barfus strong off the left side of the basket, and he floats one up with the left hand and no good. On the outlet pass, Logan tries to go in transition, and they throw it out of bounds. Here's how it's going, Josh. Turnover, 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 turnover.
Pretty much.
Miss shot in between.
Yep, pretty much. I mean, you can't see it on from the video, but Coach Shaw, to his entire team, was doing the slow down, calm down motion because it just, the pass from Jace Roberts, I like what he's thinking there, but you're wide open too. And Garrick's got a guy collapsing in on him. It's just we're trying to force that extra pass and trying to be a little bit too fine. Just trust your offense, trust your instincts, and you'll be fine. I do think Kyver, to me, in this first half has been pressing a little bit. Yeah. I think he understands how big of a game this is, but you got to, again, let the game come to you. And I know that's easy to say sitting up here on the radio, but, you do kind of have to take a step back and say, all right, what's the defense going to give me? Because guys are scoring tonight. Your guys around you are scoring, so let them help carry the load here tonight.
Yeah, I think the confidence is there, the aggressiveness is there, but maybe a little bit of the patience is not there. If we can get a little bit of patience on offense, maybe pull some of these fast breaks back when there's nothing there, we'll be just fine. Bears still only down 2, 23-21. Kyver handles. He's only has 2 points, which he got right off the bat in this game. Now Denver Reese throws it to Garrick at the high post. Still a dribble handoff to Bridger Barfus, who's stuck. Back cut by Roberts. Now swing it over to Denver Reese. That's what we're talking about. Catch and shoot 3. Boy, that was down. But Garrick's there to rebound. He goes up strong and scores. Boy, we cannot get a call under the basket. Now Abai handles. Kyver comes out to meet him. Swing it over to Tuft. In the corner, Argyle. Boy, Argyle just looks like a basketball player. Strong move. Oh, there was a travel. Now I think the Bears bench convinced the official to make the call, and he does. Argyle looks like, to me, somebody that can really play some ball, and he's not a senior, so obviously he's got some years left to play. Must be a junior. Let me see what my sheet says here. Yes, he is a junior. Bears on the other end. It's Bridger Barfus. Gets all the way into the post and tries to flip the pass out, and that ends up in the Logan student section. Bridger wanted a foul, so he thought he was pushed on the baseline. Justin Anderson will handle here for Logan. Gets a screen from Kennington. Ooh, that was a strong
little moving screen.
Yeah, Argyle left corner. Now back up top to Kennington. Kyver comes out to harass him. My goodness, Kyver another deflection, and this time Logan does have to foul him on the fast break.
I tell you what, it's a physical game, Trent.
I thought Kiver, I mean, he reached in there three times.
There was a foul. There was a foul on the screen. That was a movie screen. Kiver fouled him probably twice. We got the fourth and fifth one called, though.
This is literally, we'll let the players decide this one. Well, if they're not calling it, they'll keep doing it. This time Olsen dribble hands off to Barfus. Swing it around to Jensen. Now Roberts. Olsen again in the right corner. Up top, Gehrig. Just under a minute to go here in the first half. Now they'll throw it in the high post. Kick it over to Kiver. Catch and shoot three. Get in there, and it is. Kiver with the big three, and the Bears go up by 3. 26-23. 40 seconds to go in the first half. Argyle right wing. He'll dribble back up top of the three-point line. Look to hand off. Nothing there. Throw it over to Justin Anderson. Now Kiver will come out to meet him on the switch. Swing it over to number 12, which is Parkinson. Into the post to Child. Gehrig's there. Stay straight. Oh, he traveled and he stepped out of bounds. Hand it back to Kennington, who scores. Unbelievable. He slipped. His foot slipped and he went right out of bounds. 12 seconds. 11. The Bears will have the last possession here. Kiver gets to the high post. He'll swing around. 4, 3. We got to do something. He gets up top, pulls up, takes a shot. Ooh, hard off the back rim. Not the greatest possession there, but the Bears are going to go into halftime leading by 1 on the road. 26 for Bear River, 25 for Logan. Stick around because we will have our Academy Mortgage halftime show just after the break. You're listening to Bear River Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today. 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
Thinking about purchasing or refinancing a home? Academy Mortgage in Tremonton is your first choice home loan lender. We will provide a customized solution for you at competitive rates. No middleman, no hassle, and no surprises. Academy Mortgage, a name you can trust. Corporate NMLS 3113 Equal Housing Lender.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
At Cast-A-Lite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at castalite.com.
With the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? You could ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300.
For almost 100 years, IFA has helped Intermountain farmers ranch.
Careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Nor Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeNorPlumbing.com.
Welcome back inside Logan High School. It's halftime. The Bears leading by 1, 26-25. Josh, our pace is about where we've been this season, looking at just over 50 points a game. There's been some more opportunities, though, in the first half. Where have we left points on the floor?
You've had a couple, I would say 4 or 5 shots that it feels like they've gone in and come right out. I mean, I think multiple threes have done that. I think you've missed a couple of easy shots underneath. But it's been a physical game. There have been a couple of, plays where you got bodied up and you were expecting a foul and you didn't get it. So I think you have to make that adjustment going into the second half and say, hey, look, we're not going to get those fouls underneath, so you got to go up even stronger. And, if you want to try to draw the foul, really try to get the defender up in the air and then go up into the body and really get the foul called for you. But the good news is the defense has been, I think it's been fantastic. Yeah. It's been exactly what you needed. I mean, you limited Logan to only 7 field goal attempts in the second quarter. I mean, this is a team that scores over 60 points a game, and you held them to 7 field goal attempts. That's something to think about right there. That's a great effort defensively. You're where you need to be in all reality, and in a half,
especially on the road.
Yeah, on the road in a half where I didn't think Kiver or Gehrig Marble played exceptionally well. I thought they both struggled. So one of those two gets going, and you're definitely right in this ballgame.
Here at halftime, looks like they're honoring the seniors as far as cheerleaders, dancers, and all that other fun jazz stuff. Boy, if these girls are all seniors, they got a bunch of them. Around the scoreboard tonight, interestingly enough, we have some scores coming in that we want to keep you updated on. At halftime, Ridgeline leads Mountain Crest 35-21. Skyview has a huge lead over Green Canyon 41-18. And some scores from down south tonight. Cedar leading Dixie 34-26. I believe Dixie's ranked number 2 in the RPI, so they're trailing by 8. Pineview with an 11-point lead over Hurricane, and then Snow Canyon with a 1-point lead over Desert Hills at halftime as well. So looking at the stat sheet, Josh, for our game tonight, the scoring for Bear River has literally come from everywhere. I mean, I'm looking up, I see 6 from Garrick, 5 from Kyver, 4 from Olson, 4 from Jace Roberts. I know Braden Ritter threw in 4 as well. So you're getting the balanced attack?
Yeah, you're getting exactly what you need to. That's what makes the Bears successful, or when they are successful, is when everybody gets involved. And so you're able to do that tonight. Like I say, you've had probably 4 shots. I'll give you 4 shots that should have gone in that just didn't go in. So keep shooting the way that you're shooting. I feel like your offense has been flowing fairly well. I do feel like you've pressed a few times when you shouldn't have. Kind of gotten our minds have gotten a little bit quicker in our body and our hands in a couple of moments in this game. But you definitely, like in my opinion, I think we outplayed Logan in that first half.
Yeah.
I really do. I felt like our energy was better, our defense was better, even our offensive efficiency, even though the score doesn't show it, was better. So now you just have to carry that over into the second quarter, and let Kyver get hot, let Garrett get hot, let the role players continue to do what they're doing, and again limit the scoring of Logan. Anderson didn't take a shot. He scored 9 points in the first quarter, didn't take a shot in the second quarter. And that's exactly what you have to do to handcuff Logan.
Yeah. And I misspoke when I said Roberts had 4. That's Bridger Barfus with 4. Jace Roberts has yet to score.
See, even with the things up there, Trent, you still screwed up. Let me do my job here, and you just.
Oh, now they're deleting them all, so I'm really not going to know. We're going to have to rely on you for sure.
It's because they listened to you, and they're like, yeah, he still screwed it up.
You're listening to the Academy Mortgage Halftime Show. First-time home buyer or a veteran, there's nobody in this valley you should trust with your home financing more than Academy Mortgage in Tremonton. Call Trudy, Chris, or Julie today. Looks like we're about 5 minutes from getting things going here in the second half. Again, they honored some of their senior dance girls here at halftime. We'll take another short break, and we'll be back on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bear River Bears basketball.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Nor Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeNorPlumbing.com.
Post-Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post-Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
Hey Bear fans, whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today, 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
Thinking about purchasing or refinancing a home? Academy Mortgage in Tremonton is your first choice home loan lender. We will provide a customized solution for you at competitive rates. No middleman, no hassle, and no surprises. Academy Mortgage, a name you can trust. Corporate NMLS 3113, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
At Cast-A-Lite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at castalite.com.
With the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? You could ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300.
River Mutual. For almost 100 years, IFA has helped Intermountain farmers, ranchers, gardeners, and equine and western sports enthusiasts to grow the things they love. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store for everything you need, or find IFA on Facebook or at ifacountrystores.com.
Don't get caught without power to your home or business. This is Tyler with Golden Spike Electric. We offer Generac backup generators to keep your home or business warm, avoiding frozen pipes, loss of valuable food, or even a flooded basement. Contact Golden Spike Electric so you'll never be without power again. Golden Spike Electric and Generac.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church, or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing, 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Welcome back inside Logan High School. We've got a little extended halftime. Boy, this is awfully familiar. It seemed like the Mountain Crest game took forever. That's because of the extended pregame where they honored their seniors, which they did tonight, and an extended halftime where they honored their dancing seniors, and now the cheerleaders have performed. The dancers are performing. And we still have 3 minutes on the clock where they're going to let the teams warm up. So just to give you a heads up of where we're at, we're going to be a little bit here before we get going in the second half. But the positive thing is the Bears are winning this game 26-25. Josh, they've opened the overflows. What does that mean? Is that a packed house? What are we doing?
Must
Media?
be, yeah, it's overflow there. That's exciting.
Kind of interesting. On the one end of the gym, they've got a little curtain that opens up, and there's bleachers set up there. I don't think
open the overflow for the chapel.
I don't think we've got that many people here tonight. It is a good crowd on senior night. Again, excellent effort so far from the Bears defensively as they hold Logan to 25 points, and this is a team that scores almost 65 points a game, so well under their average. Anderson, who scores 18, he's on pace to score 18, but it's been a struggle for him. And Jordan Child, who scores 16-plus points a game, has only scored 4. So we'll look for that continued effort in the second half from the Bears. We're going to take another break here as they now clear the floor, and they're going to let these teams warm up, and then we'll get going in the second half. You're listening to Bear River Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed. You may not have heard of us, but chances are you've used our product or have enjoyed artisan breads made from our organic flour products. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collingston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Your wife said you were in quite the fender bender the other day.
Oh, I was.
I heard you smashed in your whole front end.
Yeah.
And you were driving this?
I know some guys.
You should know Bob's Body Shop. We'll make your car repair painless. We ensure full satisfaction. Bob's Body Shop.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Nor Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeNorPlumbing.com.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
Hey Bear fans, whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
Welcome back, Bears fans. We're just getting ready to start things in the third quarter with our Bears ahead 26-25 over Logan in a big matchup tonight. The Bears need a win to stay in the race for the number 3 spot in region, just behind Skyview and Ridgeline. And if Logan wins tonight, they will lock up the 3rd spot, and the Bears would fall and walk into the 4th spot. Again, Skyview and Ridgeline both winning, not winning, but they're leading currently in their 2 games.
One thing you got to point out, Trey, and I think it's even more important than the 3 and the 4 spot in region play. It's the 8 and the 9 seed in the RPI. I think that's more important than what the 3 and 4 is. I mean, I'm not taking that away. You definitely want to finish as high as you can in region play, but the battle between the 8 and the 9 in RPI is going to be the question, and that game literally could be decided the next 2 quarters here.
Yeah, you don't want to fall into a potential spot where they put you into a spot where you're going to have to play the first game on the road in the tournament. So the Bears will have the ball to start the second half. Roberts gets it over to Kiver. The Bears are now going from right to left on the dial. Kiver makes a strong drive into the high post, floats it up, and it rolls around the rim and comes off. Rebound by Tuft. He'll throw it down on the wing to Anderson. He'll throw it up top to Argyle. Argyle over to Sedona Bay. Now to Anderson. Looks to drive all the way to the basket. Gehrig is there to meet him. Gehrig reaches over just a little bit with the arm, and that'll be a foul, and Anderson will go back to the free throw line. That's kind of how he started out in the first quarter, getting to the line.
Yeah, 5 of his 9 points have come from the line tonight, so good free throw shooter, which is odd to say in high school basketball.
Yes. First free throw is up. That's no good.
Yeah, that's
Way to
right.
go, Josh.
That's what they pay me the big bucks for.
Yeah. Really good in the third quarter with 7.5 to go is usually when he does his best work at the line. Is that too specific?
That might be.
Second free throw is
missed.
Oh,
that a boy.
Yeah. Bears on the rebound. Roberts will throw it down to Bridger Barfus on the left wing. He'll look to drive. Cut by Jensen. Nothing there. Hand back to Denver Reese. Now Denver Reese drives baseline. Goes up strong. Definitely gets... Whoa! I was about to say definitely gets the foul call, but they say no, he drug his pivot foot. Travel going the other way. Abai swings it over to Anderson left side. Now into the high post to Child. He stops, throws back to Anderson. Barfus is out hounding him. Now over to Tuft. Now Barfus tries to go for the steal. Anderson gets to the high post, fakes the shot, goes up with it, and misses it. And there's Marble on the rebound. It's knocked away, but grabbed by Denver Reese. Ahead to Kiver on the baseline. He'll float up the 8-foot shot again. This time it's short. Rebound Child down to Argyle. Sedona Bay in the left corner. He'll dribble back up top. Throws into the corner. Fake a 3 by Tuft. Throws it into a crowd, which bounces off somebody's leg and grabbed by Kiver.
Okay, that was a kick, probably.
Yeah. And now Kiver tries to lob it to Gehrig, and that's stolen by Jordan Child. And then he throws it off of Kiver's chest and out of bounds. Boy, not the start we wanted here in the second half, probably by either team. Again, Jordan Child is nothing as far as strength. He's no species of strength by any means, but he's got extremely long arms, and you can't just throw it over him. Now Anderson on the right wing. He'll throw it to Child in the high post. Now baseline Argyle. He goes and floats the shot up, and that's an air ball grabbed by Bridger Barfus. He'll throw it down to Denver Reese. That's almost thrown away. Back to Bridger. Catch and shoot 3. Get in there. Boom! Nicely done on a pass back from Denver Reese, and the Bears go up by 4, 29-25. Anderson now handles. Jace Roberts is there to meet him. Bridger Barfus is putting some pressure defense on the wings. Now Anderson still nowhere to go. Throws it into the post to Argyle. He'll move to the middle. Throw it around to Tuft. Over to Abai. He's cut off on the baseline. Kick it back to Argyle for 3, and that's missed. And Jordan Child backside rebound. Easy does it up and in for 2. Tough break there for the Bears. They played some excellent defense. Now Jace Roberts tries to penetrate. Hands back to Garrett. Dribble handoff to Bridger. He drives hard on the right baseline. Back to Denver Reese. He's to the high post. Nowhere to go. Tries to bounce it into a crowd to Kyver Jensen, and he tries to save it before it goes out of bounds, and he stepped out of bounds. Some tight spaces to try and fish those passes into. 5:16 to go in the third quarter. Bears by 2. Now on the other end, Denver Reese had a steal. Goes through his arms. Swing it over to Justin Anderson for 3. Rattles around the rim. Sedone Abai flies in for a rebound, and he flops his arms around, and he'll get the foul. He tried to kick the pass out. Third personal foul on Garrick Marble. That's something to keep an eye on. Abai will inbound. Nothing doing. Now gets it to Argyle on the high post. Hand back to Tuft. He has to dribble back out. Now Child, the high post. They're trying to get it to Anderson, but Bridger Barfus' defense here in the third quarter has been brilliant in denying the pass. Now they'll get it to Child. Garrick Marble goes up and rejects him on the layup attempt, and Kyver comes down with the ball. He'll hand it ahead to Jace Roberts. Behind the back dribble. Gets into the high post. Kicks it out. Denver Reese fakes the 3. Steps into 12 feet. Goes up for the contested shot. Missed. Tapped out by Garrick Marble, and it's going to go out of bounds. Boy, that was unfortunate.
Not the best shot selection there by Denver Reese. I mean, you got a guy open in the corner. I realize you get your guy in the air, but hit Bridger Barfus in the corner for a 3 when he's been extremely, extremely good from there tonight.
So the rejection turns out to be nothing on the transition break for the Bears, and they will still hold on to a 2-point lead, 29-27. As Garrick Marble checks out of the game, Ritter checks in. It's Abai left wing, throws it around to Tuft, over in the corner to Argyle. He'll drive. He traveled again, drug his pivot foot. Now Abai has it on above. Now Argyle again. He'll drive on Kyver. Gets all the way to the basket. Rejected by Braden Ritter. Here comes Roberts. Kick it over to Barfus. Catch and shoot 3 again. Ooh, this one comes up off the rim. Rebounded by Child, and he'll start the fast break. Kyver deflects it from him, and they'll have to reset. Abai above the 3-point line. Kicks it over to Tuft. Catch and shoot 3 on the right wing is good. That's going to give Logan a 1-point lead, 30-29, as the Bears have had some missed opportunities here. We're going to take a quick timeout as the Bears trail 30-29 on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bear Bears basketball.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today, 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
Thinking about purchasing or refinancing a home? Academy Mortgage in Tremonton is your first choice home loan lender. We will provide a customized solution for you at competitive rates. No middleman, no hassle, and no surprises. Academy Mortgage, a name you can trust. Corporate NMLS 3113, Equal Housing Lender.
30-29 Logan here in the third quarter. Score update, Skyview crushing Green Canyon 56-22 in the third quarter. Boy, Skyview seems to get stronger with each game that they play. Bears will inbound. Kyver Jensen has it. They find themselves down 1. 3:50 to go in the third quarter. Kyver drives hard to the basket. Baseline under to Ritter, who floats up the shot, misses it. It was contested, gets his own rebound, goes up and misses it, but he's fouled. Just a half a step slow in getting that one up to the basket, but Braden will go to the basket, or go to the free throw line. First free throw's up, and good. Ties the score at 30.
So the Bears are doing a great job defensively creating turnovers, just not capitalizing on that.
Second free throw is hard off the back rim, tapped out by Heath Brown, chased down by Owen Olson. Smart play. He lets it go into the backcourt and then grabs it. Now Jace Roberts gets into the post, swing it out to Brown, around to Olson. Who's going to score the basketball here? This is one of those lineups where you wonder where the offense will come from, and now Bridger Barfus is going to check back in. Jace Roberts will get a rest. Olsen to inbound, throws it into Kyver. Plenty of time on the shot clock here. Heath Brown cuts through. Kyver squares up a bye. He cuts him off. Kyver gets into the post, bounces over to Ritter. Strong move up with the right hand. Rattles around, won't go. There's Kyver battling for the rebound. Look at him dig in there, dig in. Pulled away by Child. He swings it out to a bye. Now over to Anderson. He goes strong to the basket, floats one up, and it goes in. Unbelievably difficult shot, and he got it to go. Bears down 2, 32-30. 2:55 to go in the quarter. Kyver now squares up Kennington. Kyver struggling with the handles today a little bit. Now he has to give it back to Bridger Barfus. They come over and they knock it away from him. Now Olsen has it. 16 on the shot clock. Olsen drives all the way to the basket, has to kick it back out to Kyver, who's on the baseline, nothing doing. Bumps into Sedona Bai, and they call him for a travel. Kyver was trying to draw the foul. Boy, they've called a lot of those in this game where the offensive player tries to get the foul and they say, no, you drug your pivot foot. Anderson swings it around to Kennington. Over to Abai, into the post. Child makes a quick move. Anderson cuts through beautifully, but he misses the wide open floater layup. Rebounded by Ritter. Now outlet to Kyver. He's going to go strong this time, right hand. Floats it up, and he missed that one. Just can't get one to go down. Now Abai's out and running. They'll kick in the corner, fake a three. Abai now gets it to Jordan Child. He goes to the basket, lays it up and scores, and he's fouled. Unfortunate turn of events there as Kyver was unable to get the layup to go. Coach Shaw was screaming for a foul on the play. I didn't see one. And it turns into a three-point opportunity on the other end for Jordan Child. Free throws up and good. So Logan now stretches their lead out to 5. Again, you got to be careful here. You want to stay close with these guys. They have the ability to score in bunches. Heath Brown on the wing. Now he has to give it back to Kyver. Oh, now we're gonna get a makeup call.
That was Coach Shaw earning that one right there, for sure.
Oh boy. I'm not a fan of makeup calls that don't do anything for you, really.
I do if it gets Anderson his third foul. I'd keep going right at him.
That's true.
Granted, I'm not a fan. You shouldn't have to have makeup calls in a game. I mean,
and that's why coaches continue to argue, because they get the makeup call. Now they'll swing it around the perimeter. Now it's Bridger Barfus left wing. He'll dribble back around top. Swing it over to Olsen. In the corner to Heath Brown. Nowhere to go. Hands back to Bridger. Catch and shoot three.
Nope.
No good. That's an air ball. Backside rebound by Olsen. He's got it. Now it's knocked away from him. Now Kennington double dribbles the ball. They didn't see it. There's that track. That's that guy's call, man.
He loves that. He loves that call.
Which was, he double dribbled the ball first of all, but then he tried to pick it back up and make his move.
Tell you what, if I was a defender, I'd give him the little push every once in a while, just to let him drag it a little more.
So on the turnover, the Bears will handle. They're down 5. Kyver into the high post. Fakes, goes up. Oh, if he went up, I thought he had the... Oh, now we're going to get a 3-second call on Kyver. Nowhere to go on that possession. I thought he had him a couple times in the chest if he just kept going up. But I think the way they're calling this game as far as contact, you're just afraid you're not going to get the call. 1:20 to go in the third quarter. Anderson right wing. Throws it to Argyle. Denver Reese comes out to pressure him. Now Argyle throws in the post to Kennington. He'll try and bounce to Anderson, and he goes up, and they say he's fouled on the shot attempt. And Logan's going to have an opportunity here to stretch this out to their largest lead of the game. Justin Anderson at the free throw line. First one's up and good. 36-30, that's Anderson's 12th point. Second free throw is also good. Logan 37, Bear River 30. Just over a minute to go here in the third quarter, and we got a timeout called by Bear River. We'll take it on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bear River Bears basketball.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
At Cast-A-Lite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at castalite.com.
Welcome back as the Bears find themselves down by 7 here late in the third quarter. As Josh just pointed out, I didn't realize, Bears have only scored 4 points to Logan's 12 here in the third. Bears will have the basketball. 1:09 to go in the third quarter. Bridger Barfus is out there with Kyver Jensen, Owen Olson, Denver Reese, and now Garrick Marbles checked back in. They get it. They break the pressure, get it to Denver Reese, swing it back to Olson. Now over to Kyver, who will come around to the top of the three-point line. Now over to Olson. They'll throw it in the corner to Bridger Barfus, who dribbles back around as well. Now up top to Denver Reese, back to Kyver. Bears working it around the perimeter. Now they get it to Marble, over to Bridger. He'll take a deep three from the left side. That's way over the rim and misses everything. Denver Reese saves it, but right to Argyle. Argyle now pressured by Kyver. He gets on the floor. Now what? Both players dove on the floor for the ball, and somehow it's Kyver Jensen who picks up the foul. Interesting. One of the fans for Bearver shouts out his displeasure.
That was loud.
30 seconds to go. Logan will handle. It's Child. He gets all the way to the basket, floats it up off the glass. No good. He gets his own rebound, but it's stolen away by Bridger Barfus. Outlet to Olson. Now in the corner to Kyver. Oh, he's got Garrick in the post. Garrick has got it. Makes a strong move. Oh, just shoot the basketball. Tries to throw it over to Olson. Outlet pass is stolen, and Child goes up and slams it down. Bears throw it in. They got to get a shot up. Barfus throws it over to Kyver. Catch and shoot three. We need it. Hard off the rim, and that's going to end the quarter. Huge momentum possession there for Logan as they get a fast break dunk from Jordan Child to end the quarter. 39 for Logan, 30 for the Bears. You're listening to Bear for Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
At Cast-A-Lite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at castalite.com.
With the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? You could ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear Mutual independent agent. At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300.
For almost 100 years, IFA has helped Intermountain farmers, ranchers, gardeners, and equine and western sports enthusiasts to grow the things they love. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store for everything you need, or find IFA on Facebook or at ifacountrystores.com.
Welcome back. Start of the fourth quarter as the Bears had a dismal third quarter as they find themselves down by 9 as they were outscored by Logan 14-4 in the third quarter. It's going to take a big fourth quarter performance tonight from Bearver to come back and win this game. The defense has proven that it can be done. It's whether or not we can put the ball in the basket. Logan has the ball to start the fourth quarter. They'll get it into Jordan Child, who just had the breakaway slam dunk in the third quarter. They'll swing it around to Argyle. He drives baseline. Nothing doing. Now hand it back to Child. Float it up, miss it, get his own rebound. Now he kicks it out to Anderson, who drives. Now he passes off and is called a foul on Bearver on the pass. Owen Olson. Only 2 fouls called on Logan here in the second half. 6 now on the Bears. Logan will inbound under the basket. They get into Child, back to Anderson. Boy, Child has come alive here in the second half. Argyle up top, catch and shoot 3, hard off the back rim. Garrett can't corral it. Now Child gets it, goes up and misses another short one, gets his own rebound again, and Logan will reset. Now Kennington has it right by the basket. He'll kick it out for a wide open 3 from Tuft. Hard off the rim, and there's Argyle for a rebound. Boy, Offensive rebounds killing Bear here. Anderson gets into the paint again, kicks it out to Tuff for another three. That's long again. Rebound Kennington. He hands it back to Tuft, and now Kyver reaches in to try and get it. Olsen goes up to try and block the shot, and he's fouled. Unbelievable here. Logan's had the ball the whole fourth quarter, almost 50 seconds, and they've taken about 6 shots already. Now Tuft will go to the free throw line for 2. The first one is good. 10-point lead for Logan, their largest lead of the game. Jace Roberts is going to come in for Denver Reese, as Logan will be on the free throw line the rest of the way, as that is the 7th team foul. Second free throw is up, and that's good. Now an 11-point lead for Logan. Owen Olsen trapped just past half court, and Coach Shaw calls a timeout. I now know why they opened the curtain down here, because it's our end now at the basket, and they've set up kind of a little student section behind the basket to try and distract the Bears, and apparently it's working. Timeout called by the Bears. We'll take it. 41 for Logan, 30 for Bear River on 104.9 The Ranch.
Don't get caught without power to your home or business. This is Tyler with Golden Spike Electric. We offer Generac backup generators to keep your home or business warm, avoiding frozen pipes, loss of valuable food, or even a flooded basement. Contact Golden Spike Electric so you'll never be without power again. Golden Spike Electric and Generac.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church, or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing, 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
41 for Logan, 30 for the Bears, as it's been a 4-point half for Bear River. 7 minutes to go in the game. The Bear River's ball inbounding cross court. On the far side of the floors will be Jace Roberts, Kyver Jensen, Owen Olsen, Garrick Marble, and Bridger Barfus. Jace Roberts will throw it over to Garrick. Up top, Olsen. Now to high post, Garrick. Around to Roberts, who's cut off on the baseline. Nowhere to go. Throws it over to Kyver. Now he drives into about 12 feet. Floats up the shot. Missed. Rebound by none other than Jordan Child. He's been everywhere. Strong second half from him. Now he'll throw it under easily up and in by number 12, Will Parkinson, and Logan's running away with this one now, up 13. Kyver now throws it over to Olsen, catch and shoot 3, and that's good. Much needed basket from Owen Olsen as that cuts the lead to 10. Child will handle up top, crosses over on Kyver, gets to the high post, throws it under Kennington. He traveled. No call. Throw it out to Anderson on the three-point line. He gets into the high post, nowhere to go. Over to Tuft. He's now harassed by Kyver. They'll throw it up top, retrieved by Child, and they'll reset. 6 minutes to go in the game. Logan by 10. Child looks to go all the way to the basket. Runs into Owen Olsen under the basket, and they call a block. He was standing there waiting for him, and he must be in some sort of restricted area, and Owen Olsen gets the block. 2 shots coming here for Logan. First free throw from Child is up and no good.
Entering the game for the Grizzlies, number 2, Sedona Bai, and number 32, Jalen Argyle.
Sedona Bai and Jalen Argyle will check back in for Logan. I believe they've got their starting lineup back out there. Second free throw from Jordan Child is up and no good. Rebound by Roberts. I'll throw it down to Bridger Barfus in the corner. Kyver. Owen Olsen cuts through. Kyver looks to penetrate. Now back to Roberts. Roberts over to Olsen, who just hit a big 3 for the Bears. Up top, Bridger Barfus. Now over to Kyver. Barfus cuts through around to Roberts. Olsen's open for another 3. Good again. Owen Olson has come to life here in the fourth quarter as it cuts the lead to 7. 5:30 to go in the game. Sedona Bai pressured by Kyber. He reaches in, deflects it. Bears can't grab it though. Sedona Bai recovers. Deflection again from Olson. Now Bai drives baseline. Bears cut it off. He's getting awfully close though to be able to make that pass. Now Anderson, a catch and shoot three above the 3-point line is good. He's a great scorer. He's now up to 16 points on the game. And the lead back to 10. Marble now throws it in the corner to Bridger Barfus. Way across court to Kyber. He catches it. He drives to 12 feet. Tries to go up for the shot and call him for a travel again. Boy, there are no pump fakes and going up into the defender in this game. They're all called travels.
You do got to kind of start looking at a foul disparity here. I mean, 8-2.
Yeah, they haven't called a lot in this game, but it's been a little bit one-sided. Child comes up to set a screen. Now they'll throw it in the corner to Tuff. That's knocked away. The Bears fight for it, and they are going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Bears. Barfus inbounds to Jace Roberts. He'll break the pressure all by himself. Hand back to Olson. Into Gehrig. Catches in the high post. Back to Denver Reese. Fakes a three. Throws a bad pass over in the corner to Bridger Barfus, and he can't handle it. It goes out of bounds. Turnover. Running out of time here. 4:24 to go. Bears down by 10. Jordan Child has 11 points in the game, but has been big in the second half. Argyle drives baseline. Hands back to Anderson. Up top to Abai. Olson comes out to hound him. They're going to hound the guys on the perimeter. Now Anderson up top. And Owen Olson reaches in and fouls him. They got that one right. It'll be 1-1. Bears trying to create some turnovers here and got a little too aggressive. As Justin Anderson will go to the free throw line.
Justin Anderson shooting for the Grizzlies. Entering the game for the Bears, number 1, Kyber Jensen.
4:07 to go. Bears down 10. Anderson's first free throw on the front end of the 1-on-1 is good. Second free throw from Anderson is also good. Logan back up by 12. 4 minutes to go. Kyber handles on the left side. Now triple team. Somebody's got to be open now to Marble. Olson, he'll throw it under to Jace Roberts. Fakes baseline, dribbles around top. Denver Reese, catch and shoot three from the right side is good. Denver Reese cuts the lead to 9. 39 for Bear River, 48 for Logan. Child will now handle. He's going to try and drive all the way to the basket. Hands underneath to Argyle. Layups up and around and good. Boy, they're putting the ball in Jordan Child's hand, the biggest guy on the court, and he's making plays. Olson now dribbles into a crowd, and Child just reaches in and takes it away from him. Long arms. 50-39. Anderson throws it over the corner to Tuft. Back around to Anderson. Up top to Argyle. Dribble handoff back to Anderson. He now drives into the paint. Nothing doing. He drug his pivot foot. No call. And he gets on the floor to pick up the ball. And it's another jump. This time it'll be Logan.
Jump ball, Grizzlies basketball.
So again, the big thing, Trent, is the Bears have created turnovers tonight. They cannot capitalize on it when they have the opportunities.
Argyle in the post. Roberts tries to steal it from him and allows him to get a wide open layup. And then no one's there on the backside to get Jordan Child, and he rebounds it, and Garrett Marble fouls him. That's going to just about do this one. As Logan goes back up 13, and Jordan Child, who has dominated Bear River in the second half, is going to be at the free throw line. His scoring totals aren't going to blow you off the floor, but the way he's played, handling the ball, rebounding the ball, making plays, getting to the free throw line, he's done it all. The free throw to complete the three-point play is good. Bears down 14 with just under 3 minutes to go. Olsen throws it over to Denver Reese on the right wing, up top to Jace Roberts. Nowhere to go. He'll go around to Kyver, swing it around to Olsen. Now they get it into the post to Garrett Marble. He looks to make his move, and Jordan Child reaches over, and we're going to get a courtesy foul. A little too late, as that's just the third team foul called on Logan here in the second half. Kyver will inbound under the basket, throws it out to Garrett Marble. They'll swing it around, and Kyver will get it in the corner. Kyver now drives to the basket, throws it under Olsen. He'll float it up and score. Just standing near the basket and is able to put it in. Here's Jordan Child handling. He'll throw back to Anderson. They break the pressure. Get it up to Argyle. Now back to Kennington on the block. He tries to force it into Tuft. And the official says there's a kicked ball. I thought he just threw it into a crowd and it was deflected, but they say it'd be a kicked ball by the Bears. Logan will retain possession. Throw it into Child. Up top to Tuft. Swing it around to Kennington, and he headed out back door, and the pass goes out of bounds. The Bears will take over. 2:08 to go, down 12. 53-41, Logan. Denver Reese left wing, up top Jace Roberts. The Bears have got to score, and they got to score quick. They throw it into Denver Reese in the post. He spins around, floats it up, and scores it. A nice turnaround jump shot from Denver Reese. Lead back to 10, just under 2 minutes to play. Now Jordan Child handles right wing. Marble comes out to meet him. Child now hands off to Argyle. I would assume Logan is content to run a little bit of clock here. Now Anderson comes to retrieve, and he goes to the right corner. Now up top to Tuft. Anderson again. Their coach is saying, hold on, I want to run this thing down. Now Anderson drives baseline, nowhere to go, kicks it out to Argyle. Catch and shoot three. Short off the rim, rebounded by Denver Reese, and Jordan Child reaches in trying to steal it from him, and they'll call a foul on him. Yeah, if that one went down, not only was the refrigerator shut, the lock would have been put on it.
Yep.
See if the Bears have any magic here. Kyver gets it, comes quickly down the right side, throws it over to Jace Roberts. I think you got to catch and shoot that, Jace. Now we'll work it around the perimeter, nothing doing. Now Kyver. Now over to Gehrig. We're down 10, guys. We've got to get some baskets up. Marble floats one up, and he will get fouled on his move to the baseline. I think we've taken a slight step backward in this game, Josh, where guys have lost some confidence, unwilling to...
Yeah, just tentative to shoot the basketball. I mean, and there it doesn't look like everybody's shots there.
Gehrig makes the first free throw, cuts the lead to 9.
I mean, that's only Gehrig's first shot in the second half.
Yeah, not going to happen with that going on. You've got to have him putting the ball in the basket. Second free throw is hard off the back rim. Rebound, fought for, deflected by Logan. That's Bear River basketball. Denver Reese battled for it, but it was knocked out of bounds by Logan. Denver will handle the inbound under the basket. They'll lob it into Gehrig.
Got to go quick.
Got to get something going quickly here. Throw it in the corner. Denver Reese, catch and shoot three. Short off the rim, rebounded by Child. Bears needed that one desperately. Now it's you got to play aggressive here and try and get steals. You let them run all this clock down, and there just isn't enough possessions left in this game. Anderson's handling. Kyver reaches over and knocks it out of bounds, and they're going to call him for a foul. They're going to call Kyver for the foul, and that'll put Logan back to the free throw line. Justin Anderson for the double bonus. Reminder, the next Bears region game is Friday at home against Green Canyon. Josh and I will not have the broadcast that night. We're both going to be away on business. So Green Canyon will provide the broadcast for our final game of the season. You can find that broadcast live at CashValleyDaily.com. It should still be plugged through on the radio at 104.9 The Ranch. Second free throw is missed. And the Bears are going to call a timeout. 42.5 seconds to go in this one, down 10. This one's all but over. The Bears are going to fall to Logan. And we're going to have to finish out the final 42 seconds here. We'll take a quick break on 104.9 The Ranch. You're home for Bears basketball.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed. You may not have heard of us, but chances are you've used our product or have enjoyed artisan breads made from our organic flour products. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collingston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
42 seconds to go. The Bears have the ball down 10, 54-44. In a game that the Bears played really well in the first half as far as defense and offense. Felt like there were some points left out there, but had a 1-point lead, and it's been kind of a disaster here in the second half. Unable to really score. We've only scored, I believe, 18 points total in the second half. Denver Reese will take a catch-and-shoot three from the left wing. That's an air ball. Rebound by Olsen. Round to Kyver. Denver Reese will catch and shoot it again. That's another air ball. Rebounded again by Jace Roberts. Garrick Marble will float it up and in underneath the basket. That cuts the lead to 8. 20 seconds to go, and the Bears are going to call another timeout. Some scores from around the league again tonight. Let's get them pulled up. Skyview beats Green Canyon 72-41. Ridgeline beats Mountain Crest 63-42. And Dixie did come back to beat Cedar 72-66. With that, some were thinking that if Dixie lost that game, that somehow we'd be looking at possible Skyview and Ridgeline number 1 and number 2 in the RPI.
It would have been really close. I've spent time and watched a couple of those teams down south, watched that Dixie team, and I truly believe that Dixie team is the second best team in 4A. I do believe they're a little bit better than Ridgeline. I think both teams play their game. I think Dixie beats them. But I do think Skyview is the best team in 4A, hands down. I think they've proven that night in and night out. So this one's going to be a tough one for the Bears to swallow unless they can kind of have some magic here and score 8 points, because this may be the game that drops you out of the top 8 in the RPI and forces you to go on the road. And more likely than not, you may be coming right back here to Logan to play for round 1 of the state playoffs.
Logan will inbound as the Bears will bring full court pressure. Denver East is over there to trap. They'll get it back to a bye. It looks like the Bears are not going to foul. Smart move as this game is over. Now Anderson, I spoke too soon. Olsen tries to reach in and get a steal, and he fouls Anderson, who will walk down to the free throw line and shoot 2. So Olsen fouls out of the game. Special thanks again to Adams Wealth Advisors. Adams Wealth Advisors puts clients first under any circumstance. Visit adamswealthadvisors.com. Our post-game show tonight is sponsored by Gem Electric. Rest easy with Gem Electric. John Miller's a licensed and insured professionally trained electrician. Call 257-7113. We will be on after the finish of this game for a brief post-game show. Anderson's free throw is good.
Entering the game for Logan Grizzlies, number 15, Reed Olson. Replaces number 21, Crew Pennington.
As Logan's going to sub in some of the players that don't normally get in the game here for the final 11 and a half seconds. Anderson's second free throw is up, and that's good. And you look up, and all of a sudden Anderson has 21 points. Had a quiet second half, mainly because Jordan Child has been the primary playmaker here in the second half for Logan. Now Anderson will come out. Coach for Logan getting some of his starters some recognition here to end the game. Garrick will throw into Jace Roberts. clock started. Shouldn't have, but just another fun thing with college basketball. Garrick Marble catch and shoot three on the wing. It comes up short. The ball's deflected out, and Logan will run out the clock, and this game is over. Logan picks up the 10-point victory, 56-46 over the Bears. Devastating loss here for the Bears, as again, as Josh mentioned, this could potentially drop them out of a top 8 position where they need to be to get a home game. We'll see what happens with other teams, but they're going to be right there on the border of whether or not they can host a home game heading into the state tournament. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back for the Gem Electric postgame show here on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bear Bears basketball.
Your wife said you were in quite the fender bender the other day.
Oh, I was.
I heard you smashed in your whole front end.
Yeah.
And you were driving this?
I know some guys.
You should know Bob's Body Shop. We'll make your car repair painless. We ensure full satisfaction. Bob's Body Shop.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Nor Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeNorPlumbing.com.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
Hey Bear fans, whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today. 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
Thinking about purchasing or refinancing a home? Academy Mortgage in Tremonton is your first choice home loan lender. We will provide a customized solution for you at competitive rates. No middleman, no hassle, and no surprises. Academy Mortgage, a name you can trust. Corporate NMLS 3113, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
Welcome back, Bears fans, to the Gem Electric post-game show as the Bears lose on the road, their final road game in region play, to the Logan Grizzlies, 56-46. And the story again in the loss for the Bears is their inability to score the basketball. The defense, again, good enough to pick up the win tonight as they hold Logan well below their scoring average by almost 10 points tonight. But the offense only musters 46 points, considering you had 26 at halftime, only able to score 20 here in the second half, and really most of those came when the game was pretty much decided. So unfortunate break here for the Bears as they are unable to take another step forward after the nice win in overtime against Mountain Crest. They'll now have to take care of business on Friday against Green Canyon, see how the RPI shakes out, as again the top two teams in the RPI ranking, the number 1 and 2 teams will get byes and will not have to. Their first games will be at Utah State University in the second round. And then teams 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 will host home games against the bottom teams in the RPI rankings before we move on to the tournament at Utah State. So a lot to be decided here, and again, the Bears on that borderline of whether they'll host a home game or not. But first things first, they'll have to take care of business Friday night at home against Green Canyon, 7 o'clock. Again, we will not have the broadcast. Josh and I will be out of town on business, but Craig Hislop, I believe, is going to have the call for the Green Canyon broadcast, and he will provide the broadcast for the Bears as well. So be sure to tune in on Friday if you can't make it to the game at 7 o'clock. Josh, any final thoughts for tonight's game?
Yeah, this is a tough one to swallow. It really is.
I noticed a few times you had to turn the mic off, Josh. Was that just to gather your thoughts or maybe spit out a few?
No, there was a little frustration there. I just think it's an accumulation of, the frustration continues to build, I think, game in and game out. When you can't produce offensively, it has just become such a struggle. I mean, 46 points, doesn't matter how good your defense is. If you only score 46 points, you're not going to win very many games. It doesn't matter how good your defense is. And the problem is your defense is really good. I mean, you have Logan, that's a team that scores 63 points a game and can score that against teams like Skyview and Ridgeline. You hold them to 56 points. So you do everything you need to do defensively. You just cannot find a way to score offensively. And I mean, it's that. Yeah, I don't know where you're going to figure that out over the next. You got one game in the state playoffs, but you got to figure out some way to get some type of offense, or else it's going to be well, I'll tell you this: if you play like this against Green Canyon, you're going to lose to Green Canyon's going to beat you, and then if you play like this in the first round of the state tournament, it's a one and done. So, which
would be unfortunate because I feel like the Bears have shown us that they've got the ability to do some things, win some games in the tournament. And that's still definitely a possibility, but we're running out of time to find some offense, and that's going to be the key for the Bears really down the stretches. The defense has been the one consistent, and as much as people like to say defense will win you championships, defense is defense, and you got to still be able to put the ball in the basket, and that's going to be the key for the Bears coming down the stretch.
And the thing is, the defense should have translated to offense tonight. There were plenty of transition opportunities where you had easy opportunities underneath the basket. Granted, yes, the game was not called consistently, I will be honest. I mean, if you just have to look at free throws, I think we shot 6 free throws and Logan shoots 23. I mean, there's a huge disparity there. But, I mean, you can't say that's the issue. We missed plenty of shots. I mean, we went 1 for 12 in the third quarter. You can't score one bucket. We only scored 4 points in the third quarter. You can't do that. So you can say what you want, refs, this, that, but ultimately we've got to find a way to generate offense and figure out how to do that on a consistent basis.
So, Josh, we'll see if Coach Shaw is going to get up here to join us on the broadcast, but real quick, if you had to pick somebody tonight that had a good enough performance, put some effort out there, McDonald's player of the game, who you got from the Bears side?
I'll give it to Owen Olson tonight. He is your leading scorer with 12 points, but I thought, in the fourth quarter when that game was kind of teetering to on the point of it's over and we can still get in it. He did come out. He did go 3 for 3 from the field in the fourth quarter, hit 2 big threes, and then hit a 2 underneath the basket to kind of keep you in the game. But I would give him the McDonald's player of the game just for effort and, the way that he performed and at least kept you in the game or tried to keep you in the game.
Yeah, unfortunate when you get a scoring night like that from Owen Olson that we couldn't have 2 or 3 more guys pitch in a little bit more on the offensive end. Again, a tough night for Garrick Marble tonight. I don't know where he ended up points-wise, but not enough. And really, it wasn't just about points from him. I felt like in the second half, Garrick Marble really was not even a factor in the offense. Unable to get touches, unable to face up the basket, make plays, which he's good at doing. Just really a non-factor in the second half.
I don't necessarily think that all gets put on his shoulders either. I think part of that gets put on the guards, not finding him where he's at. But not only that, Kyber Jensen, Garrick Marble, that's where you consider your offense is going to come from. They go 6 for 22, and they only make 1 field goal between the two of them in the second half. I mean, you can't do that. You have to expect you're going to get 12 to 15 points out of both of those. Garrick does put in 10, so you can kind of accept his performance a little bit. But Kyber only scores 5 points and did not score in the second half. So that is
5 points total.
5 points total. Yeah. So that is that's a huge struggle. And again, it's offense. It's not only offense. it's offensive consistency. I mean, I guess I would take offense even if it wasn't consistent, because right now we don't even have offense. So got to figure out how to generate that, and I'm not sure what changes we can make at this point in the season, but got to figure something out. And Coach Shaw and that coaching staff, they'll look at some things and try to figure some things out and come up with a new game plan for Green Canyon, and hopefully come in there and get a win at home in the last home game of the season.
All right, we're going to wrap up the broadcast tonight. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, the Bears fall by 10 tonight to Logan, 56-46. Next game Friday, 7 o'clock at home against Green Canyon. Again, that broadcast will be provided by Craig Hislop, who will be covering the Green Canyon crew, and they'll plug that in for you guys as Josh and I will be away. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We appreciate Gem Electric for sponsoring our post-game show, and me and Josh will be back for the first playoff game, which we don't know when or where that will be, but that's the next time you'll hear from us. Again, thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see everyone next time. You've been listening to Bear Over Bears Basketball.